Okay, we're going to have a look at something called macro molecules. All right, in a straight line. The molecules, you know, they're atoms covalently bonded together. Okay, that's the molecules bit. The macro bit, this bit here, is looking at really very big. And usually in the context of this, you can consider it to be almost unending. The two that you really need to be aware of are diamond, and the other one is graphite. Okay, so we're going to have a look at diamond first. Diamond is made only of carbon, and actually diamond and graphite both are only made of carbon. This is going to be a carbon atom, just a little dot, and carbon, when it bonds, always forms 4 bonds. There's 1 bond, there's 2 bonds, there's 3 bonds, and there's 4 bonds. And at the end of those bonds is another carbon. Let's just consider this carbon here. That also has 4 bonds. There's 1 here already, 2, 3, 4. And at the end of those are 4 bonds. Same here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon here. 1, excuse me, 2, oops, 3, 4. And so what you find is, is you end up growing this very, very big, 3-dimensional, macro, very large molecule. Remember, these are covalent bonds, and they're actually strong bonds. And you should start to be able to see you've got lots of triangles that appear in this kind of shape. Triangles in nature and in industry are very strong shapes. So what you find is we've got a combination of the triangular shape and the strong bonds makes for a very strong molecule. So diamond, is no surprises, is very hard, and that's due to the because of the strong bonds and what we call the tetrahedral arrangements. Tetra means 4, and you can see at each of the carbons over here has 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds, and that's what the tetrahedral arrangement is. So that really explains why diamond is very, very hard. We'll have a look at graphite, and we'll actually come back to diamond. Graphite, again, is made of carbon only, nothing else, and there's a carbon atom. And it looks slightly different. Here's a carbon atom here, and it's bonded 1, 2, 3 atoms only. This carbon here, oops, is that not working? 1 carbon here, and that in turn is bonded to what? 1, 2, 2, 3. This carbon here, 1, 2, 3. And so what we end up doing, why is it not working? What we end up finding, researchers told us, is that we've got these kinds of shapes appearing. You see the hexagons with carbons at each point where the bonds meet. Oops. So 6 sides. Oh. There we go. Okay, so what we've actually got is, this is a layer, one sheet, and then underneath you've also got exactly the same. So we've got layers of hexagonal sheets. Okay. That again is a macromolecule. The macro means very large, and you can see the bonds going on. It doesn't end there. And it's a molecule because of the covalent bonding. Ionic is not a molecule. So macro, very big, molecule, covalent bonding. That's a brief introduction to carbon and graphite.